This video is about how to set up your binder and what to use it for. Before you get started, you're going to need to get your binder, 5 divider tabs, and you can have more if you like, graph paper, lined paper if you want to put that in your binder, and a marker like a Sharpie marker or a pen to label your dividers. First, on the outside of your binder, make sure that you have your name and the name of the class, math class. Also, put that math class on the spine of your binder so that you can find it easily in your locker. The tabs are going to be for paper, class, which is for classwork, POTWE, which is problem of the week, GeoGebra, which is your geometry and algebra software, and MathX, which is an additional math period each week that we'll talk about in class. The paper tab obviously is going to contain blank paper, and we're going to use that occasionally for class openers or class assignments that I need to collect. Other assignments will be done in your journal, but some of them that when I need to collect them, we'll be doing them on blank paper, and you may also need scrap paper from time to time. On this tab, I'd like you to write the word paper, and on the divider, I'd like you to write down what it's for. And after you use the paper in this binder, in this tab, we're not going to keep it there. It's always going to be filed someplace else or perhaps recycled. The class tab is for handouts that I give out in class, some ungraded assignments. I give those just kind of check in, but I would like you to keep them. Any worksheets, tests, and quizzes. You always put the newest material right on top so it's easier to find. And we clean that tab out after each chapter test. I'd like you to write the word class on the tab, on the divider, write what it's for, that's class handouts and classwork, and we're going to clean out and file the contents, not throw them out, but take them out and file them after each chapter test. The problem of the week tab will contain your problem of the week packet or problems of the week, the problems themselves, the completed assignments, and there might be other non-routine assignments that we're going to be doing, so we'll put those in there as well, and we'll talk about more about those as the year goes on. This tab is going to be cleaned out at the end of each term. So you put POTWE on the tab, you write on the divider, POTWE packet, completed POTWEs, newest on top, and then we clean out and file the contents at the end of the term. I'd like you to have a tab for GeoGebra, which is the geometry and algebra software that we'll be using. There may be some packets. You may also be taking notes on how to use GeoGebra and have some printed examples. There also may be some assignments that you're going to put into this tab. I'd like you to keep all of the things in this tab all year. There won't be too many of them, so that will not clutter up your journal, your binder rather. And so I'd like you to write GeoGebra on the tab, on the binder or divider rather, write packets and notes, completed packets, newest on top, and keep all year. In 8th grade we have an extra period of math each week called MathX, and we use it for different things throughout the year. I'd like you to have a tab in which you'll keep the packets, notes, and homework for that particular class. I'd like you to clean out this tab at the end of each term. Please write MathX on the tab, and on the divider write packets and notes, completed packets, newest on top. Clean out and file at the end of each term. You can personalize your binder if you wish. You can add more tabs if you'd like, and you can organize your notebook differently if you have a different system. But it's most important that you be able to easily know where to file things and that you'll be able to retrieve them quickly. In class, when I ask you to put things, I'll ask you to put them in the correct tab, and if in class I ask you to get something, I'll be able to tell you which tab it's in. Now let's talk a little bit about binder maintenance. We do accumulate a lot of paper in math, and you'll find that you won't be able to fit a whole year's worth of paper in your binder. So the class tab can be cleaned out after each test, after each unit test. The Problem of the Week tab can be cleaned out at the end of each term. The GeoGebra notes and assignments should be kept in there all year. And when you take things out of your binder, you shouldn't throw them out. I like you to keep them filed either at home in your locker because they may be helpful later on for studying for midterms or finals. I often give out worksheets that we don't use entirely, and you can use the extra problems for practice.